The main event. The NFL knew. I knew when they were like teasing at the end of the game last night what the schedule was going to be. They could have just said, whatever the schedule is, we know the Bears are going to be in the prime time Sunday spot because the country is enamored with Midwestern football right now. The country is enamored with the Chicago Bears. The country is loving the accents from Chicago, the kitsch of Chicago, the characters of Chicago, the way this team is lighting a fire under the city and connecting with the Windy City right now is amazing. They're 4-point home underdogs against the Los Angeles Rams. The total is 50.5. Stafford is going into the cold with a sprained finger. He said it's fine. The line moved from 4 to 3.5, back up to 4. The betting percentage is heavy on the Bears. So it's hard for me to know right now, Simon, is this wise guy money? Is it just the public coming in on the Bears? I feel like we've said this 13 times this season. Is it a sell high spot for the Bears? I don't know, man. I don't know. My inclination is honestly the Rams, because it just feels like when everything is zigging, we have to zag. But then I don't want that to be the reason why I'm doing it.
No, and I've had a couple people ask about should I just throw on my model in the playoffs, because it's like Moneyball. Is it built for the regular season? And try to explain to them, no, I'm not picking the worst players at the cheapest price and trying to make it work. It's nothing like Moneyball. I should do well in the playoffs. That was a total outlier anomaly. This game scares the shit out of me, though, just because like last week I had the Rams as way big favorite. Same here. I have them at 7.5-point favorites here in the model. I'm like you. I don't feel that way at all. If this was 7.5, I'd be hammering the Bears.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And first glance at this number, it's like, well, the Bears, all their games are close. Whether they win or lose, they keep their games close. Like, shouldn't I just be grabbing this one? And we talk all the time about playoffs. You're looking for unique spots, and this defines as one. My first unique spot of the day. Bears, home underdog, wild card round, not divisional round. Do you remember the last time that happened, Chad?
No, I don't.
The Eagles. They beat Atlanta with Nick Foles, and they beat the Vikings, Case Keenum, at home. I mean, so that's what we're talking about historical here. Like these 1 seeds, these 2 seeds, they're just never home dogs in these rounds. And I if I was a Bears fan or a backer, it's like, well, good. No one believes in us. Unfortunately for you guys, Chad just told you everybody's believing you. All the money, because we've all seen those numbers, the reports, right? It's supposed to be an Arctic freeze. I mean, Stafford, like you just said, on a bad finger and in the cold, hard to grip a ball already. Now with a bad finger, that has to be a big deal. So I am lost with this one. I will give you, unfortunately, another good Stafford stat. Stafford, unique in the sense that he has never lost a playoff game as a favorite in his career. So he's 4-0 in his career straight up as a favorite. That's going back to 2000. That's the best mark of any quarterback in the NFL. Like, no one's been better in the playoffs as a favorite than Stafford, which to me, when I looked that up, was shocking, because it's like we just think of him wasting 10 years in Detroit. And like that's all Rams numbers. So it just shows him and McVay as favorites. They've earned it, right? The books, they know what they do, give them that type of padding, especially like last week. That was crazy looking back that they were a 10.5-point favorite, but it's a tough one to get a read on. So, another game I'll be patient on the side in the total where, if it is an Arctic blast, if it is 0 degrees and they're hanging a 50, I mean, if we want to combat the magic that is Caleb Williams, maybe we just go the first half under, right? I mean, take under 26, get away from what we know Caleb can do, which is light a team up in the second half. And we've seen this Rams team, they give up big plays, just like we saw with Bryce Young.
Totally.
I mean, even against bad teams like Arizona, they had moments where they had wide open guys streaking out against them. They are susceptible. They don't have a good number 2 corner. So
they play with their food.
They do.
They just do.
Yeah, it's really a great number hung by the books. Because if they hung it too high, I think they would have been showing their hand here a little bit. I really think they hung a perfect number here. So Chad said, I think early money, public and professionals, they'll come in on the Bears. I think people like me that do want to take the Rams potentially, maybe I just see if I can get a 3 if the books are nice enough. But at the end of the day, if I can't do better than 3.5, I'll have to bite the bullet. But I honestly want to be on the Bears, but I'm just fine. Give me a reason. Give me a reason, please. I got to find it. I got to talk to some pros and see if there's smart reason to be on this Bears team other than what we just talked about, which is all their games are close. But this is at what point do they run into an actual legit contender, which is what this Rams team is. So it is tough for me right here. And I've also had a couple of people, what's it like backing teams off miracles? I went through it. There was not a lot. Like from my own personal experience, I just told you about that Vikings game. The Vikings, that was the Diggs against the Saints.
Yeah.
I guess there's a letdown after the miracle game, but
I don't think that's applicable for this team because every game is a miracle.
You can say that, Chad. You guys reacted like, holy shit, we just won the Super Bowl. I mean, let's be serious here. Come on.
But we reacted the same way the other time we beat the Packers, and we've reacted the same way when we beat
your coach
the Raiders.
Taking a shirt off and falling over himself on the field the last time he beat the Packers.
Oh, he got knocked down.
Yeah, he couldn't even
and he got back up again. Never gonna let you down.
Like I said, I want to find a reason to buy this Bears team, but right now I am leaning heavy towards this Rams team.
Look, the total is ticked down from 52 to 50.5. I would grab that under. It's going to be.
Do you think it is going to be like the Arctic blast? What they're predicting?
I just looked at the weather right now. It's predicted to be a high of 18 and a low of 9.
Yeah, that's cold.
So
cold.
I would grab the under. That's the highest total we're seeing of the weekend so far. It's going to be a night game in Chicago. It is going to be bitter, ice cold. I would not be surprised. Definitely like the under in the first half. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna bet on when we get off this call.
Being conservative for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that one too. But yeah, I don't know that we have a consensus on this one.
Again, these are good lines. Both those last two games are really, really tough lines.
All right. So right now, just to recap a little bit, Simon says was Denver +1. Grab it because it's going to flip to Denver -1. Chad is on the Panthers. I mean, not the Panthers, on the Seahawks and the Niners under 45.5. Simon also likes San Francisco +7.5. I think we're most tempted by unders right now in these games. We're going to need more conversation about Houston as an underdog and the Bears as an underdog.
And I'll try to find any trends if that holds true. I know wild card round, the trend is obviously the unders. I don't know about divisional round. I'll try to find out more info on that as well.
We're tempted by the Bears.
We love the unders, right? We're like 4-0 to the unders already this week.
We like the unders, and we like the under first half in the Bears Rams. So go grab that. Until next time, love you.
The road to the Super Bowl filled with unexpected twists and turns, detours, and shattering collisions. But the final prize makes the trip worthwhile. The road to the Super Bowl filled with unexpected twists and turns, detours, and shattering collisions. But the final prize makes the trip worthwhile.